Happy Sunday morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. It is October the 16th, 2022. It's been a very nice week, and looks like we're headed for some cooler temperatures here in North Carolina. So it is that time of year, so everything's right on time. Let's go ahead and get started this morning without any further ado, and we're going to start out with "Since Jesus Came Into My Heart." Next up, let's do "Just a Little Talk with Jesus." To a good start this morning. Better start than I was afraid we were going to be off to. I got thrown just a little bit off my game this morning. I was almost to church and realized, oh, I forgot my tablet at the house. It's still charging on top of my microwave. Had all my song lists, my songs for this morning at church in it. Oh well, it'll be all right. God's still here and God's still good. So next up, let's do "There Is a River." He looked beyond my faults and saw my needs. Next up, and I'm going to show my age on even remembering this one, Charles Ledford, you requested an old Church of God convention song that came out actually in the early 60s, but I learned it a few years later than that. And next up, and see if any of you older Church of God folks remember this one, That Wonderful Country. Suzette liked that one when I was rehearsing it right before the program this morning. All right, so next up, let's do one that's a little bit slower, but let's do I Surrender All. And I hope indeed you have surrendered all to Jesus Christ. If you haven't, what better day than today? What are you waiting on? Next up, and I love this one. This is a little bit newer Southern gospel, but it's Midnight Cry. Yes, indeed, Midnight Cry. I'm just waiting for the trumpet to sound, and I'm looking for that city. Definitely a lot of fun to do. And while I'm taking just a quick break to catch my breath and find a page, 2 weeks from today, I will be at Mountain View number 2 Baptist Church in Morganton, Burke County, here in western North Carolina, and that's on Dysartsville Road, which is exit 94, I think. They're off on Interstate 40, so if you get a chance to come, the service is at 6 o'clock that evening. I would love to see you there. And so let's continue on with the program now. Rescue the perishing. And if you notice, and I just noticed it a few minutes ago while I'm playing some of these, a lot of the songs this morning are dealing with the coming of the Lord and how we should be reaching out to the lost. Seek out those that are lost, and let's get them saved. It's a good thing I don't always have to rely completely on the music, because that's what I hate about using a book. But we made it. All right, so next up, and it's funny how around the world, or even in different areas of the same country, a lot of the songs will have different titles. So Keith Lloyd, I did find the one that you requested. Keith lives in the United Kingdom, and he had requested a song. I'm like, you're going to have to send me a copy of one of your hymnals, because you do this to me a lot. I don't know the songs that you're requesting, and then he'll send some of the words to it. And I'm like, oh, we know that song. It's just a different title. And so here is one of those. So his song is All That Thrills My Soul. This one up because it has just slipped my mind. Okay. Sorry about that for just a minute. All right, so Jane Kelly, here is yours. God will take care of you. take care of you, no matter what you're going through in life. He's already there, ahead of you, before you get to those crises that will come your way. And we know that crises will come. But nothing catches God by surprise. He already knows, and He's there waiting for you. So next up is, and Donna Worthy, this one's for you. He is here. While we're more in this slow and settled setting right now, Joe Scott, this one's for you. How great is our God. Got one more while I'm in this slower setting right now. And Mom, I dedicate this one to you because this is one of your favorites, The Love of God. This one was requested last week, but I just didn't get it in. And it's one of my bigger numbers, so I hope you enjoy it. We shall behold him. behold him. Can you imagine? No, really, we can't imagine what it's going to be like when we get to heaven. So we're down to the last song, and it is When We All Get to Heaven. So I hope you enjoy. Amen. I hope you've enjoyed today's program. I hope it's been a blessing. Be sure and share it with your friends so that we can continue to spread the gospel around the world. And I do thank you each week for all of your comments, both on Facebook and YouTube. I do take time to read each and every one. I may not always respond to everything, but I do read them. And on a last note, I did particularly enjoy a comment I read just yesterday on YouTube where someone said that I really get into and I feel the music, and even their poodle was singing along with the songs. So thank you so much for that. Everybody have a wonderful week. I will see you next Sunday. Bye.